it's only getting colder. Are you cold out there too? My room is big enough for the both of us. So won't you come around, help me fill it up? 'Cause I'm sitting here in all this space. Why don't you come and show your face? One of these days I'm gonna find someone to love. One of these days I'll find you if I don't give up. Time is going by, I'm only getting older. Middle of the night, it's only getting colder. Are you cold out there too? My room is big enough for the both of us. So won't you come around, help me fill it up? Oh, I'm sitting here in all this space. Why don't you come and show your face? One of these days I'm gonna find someone to love. One of these days I'll find you 'cause I won't give up.
Give me time to realize my crime. Let me love and steal.
I can. How long will I need you? As long as the seasons need to follow their plan. How long will I be with you? As long as the sea is bound to wash upon the sand. How long will I want you? As long as you want me to, and longer by far. How long will I hold you? As long as your father told you. As long as you can. How long will I give to you? As long as I live through you. However long you say. How long will I love you? As long as stars are above you. And longer if I may. How long will I love you? As long as stars are above you.
Trouble melts like lemon drops high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you did to, oh, why can't oh, someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where trouble melts like a lemon drops high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, and the
And we're not disturbed. Oh, look at that. We're not disturbed by a blast of example throughout the service. And please, yeah, no, I love him. And the bride and groom have requested that if you could please not post anything on social media until they've asked you to or given you permission. Okie dokie. Thank you. Oh, this sounds terrible. Standing for the arrival of the bridal party.
You look so wonderful in your dress. I love your hair like that. The way it falls on the side of your neck, down your shoulders and back. We are surrounded by all of these lies, and people that talk too much. You got the kind of look in your eyes as if no one knows anything but us. Should this be the last thing I see I want you to know it's enough for me. 'Cause all that you are is all that I'll ever need. I'm so in love, so in love, so in love, so in love. You look so beautiful in this light, your silhouette over me. The way it brings out the blue in your eyes is the Tenerife Sea. And all of the voices surrounding us here, they just fade out when you take a breath. Just say the word and now we'll disappear into the wilderness. Should this be the last thing I see, I want you to know it's enough for me. 'Cause all that you are is all that I'll ever need. I'm so in love, so in love, so in love, so in love.
Seats, please. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the beautiful, if somewhat blustery, surroundings of Lyde Court on this very special occasion for Michael and Emily. It means a great deal to them that you, their family and friends, are here to witness their wedding vows and to share in the happiness of their wedding day. My name is Alison Hawthorne, and as Deputy Superintendent Registrar, it is my great pleasure to be here today to conduct the marriage ceremony. My colleague is Rachel Addison, and as Registrar, she has the most important task of ensuring the legality of the wedding and the signing of the schedule. Now, one of the many historic customs in a wedding ceremony is the giving away of the bride. So I now ask, who brings Emily to be married to Michael? Thank you, Nicholas. And do you give your love and support to this marriage?
Absolutely.
Great. Please take your seat. Okay. Do you want to hold hands? There you go. You'll get warmer that way. Through their vows today, which are a formal and public pledge of their love, Michael and Emily are making a commitment to each other. This commitment will require closeness and distance. Closeness for a couple growing together, sharing themselves and their experiences with each other, and enough distance to allow each partner to be an individual, accepting each other for who they are. It is making a promise of friendship and mutual respect, and calls for honesty, patience, courage, and of course plenty of humour. Marriage is where each partner is there to support the other in all they do. This place in which you are now met has been duly sanctioned according to law for the celebration of marriages. However, before that can happen, I must ask that age-old question, that if any person present here knows of any lawful impediment to this marriage, it should be declared now. Excellent, you paid them well. Now, before you're joined in matrimony, I have to remind you of the solemn and binding character of the vows you're about to make. For marriage in this country means the union of two people voluntarily entered into for life to the exclusion of all others. So Michael and Emily, I'm now going to ask you in turn to declare that you do not know of any legal reason why you should not be married to each other. So Michael, you go first, and if you could repeat after me. I declare that I know
I declare that I know
of no legal reason
of no legal reason
why I, Michael Robert Harling,
why I, Michael Robert Harling,
may not be joined in marriage
may not be joined in marriage
to Emily Jane Clare Parker.
to Emily Jane Clare Parker.
And Emily, repeat after me. I declare that I know of no legal reason why I, Emily Jane Clare Parker, may not be joined in marriage to Michael Robert Harling. The vows which Michael and Emily are about to exchange will not be entered into unadvisedly, but with respect, love, and commitment in their hearts. So to acknowledge the importance of this moment, may I ask everybody who is able to please stand. Michael and Emily, these vows will join your lives, uniting you as husband and wife. The words are formal and legal, a public pledge of your love, and a promise of lifelong dedication to one another. So you're already facing each other holding hands, which is good. Michael, do you take Emily to be your wife, promising to love, respect, and care for her for the rest of your lives together?
I do.
And if you repeat after me, I, Michael Robert Harling,
I, Michael Robert Harling,
take you, Emily Jane Clare Parker,
take you, Emily Jane Clare Parker,
to be my wedded wife.
to be my wedded wife.
And Emily, do you take Michael to be your husband, promising to love, respect, and care for him for the rest of your lives together?
I do.
And if you repeat after me, I, Emily Jane Clare Parker,
I, Emily Jane Clare Parker,
take you, Michael Robert Harling,
take you, Michael Robert Harling,
to be my wedded husband.
to be my wedded husband.
Okay, if you'd like to sit down. It'll keep them warm. Now we come to the moment when Michael and Emily exchange rings. A wedding ring is the ancient and traditional seal of a marriage. It is an unbroken circle that symbolises unending and everlasting love, and it is the outward sign of the lifelong promises you've just made to each other. So I believe that Matthew has the rings. If you could bring them up, please. You'll need to bring them up here. No. So if you give Emily's ring to Michael, now if you place that on the third finger, no, stay there, third finger of Emily's hand. Okay, push it down as far as it'll go. There you go. And then if you want to give your promises.
I, Michael, stand here ready to take you, Emily, to be my wife, my rock and roll, and my lifelong partner in marriage. As husband and wife, I know we'll be able to accomplish anything and overcome any challenges that come to try and stand in our way. You've shown and taught me unconditional love. We stand side by side, support each other through my toughest challenges. Together we will face all life's experiences and share one another's dreams and goals. From this moment on, with you by my side, I promise to always live by the vows I make today. I will cherish our union and love you more each day than I did the day before. I will trust you and respect you, laugh with you and cry with you. I promise to give you the best future I can, giving you the best of me and bringing out the best of you. I will love you whether we are rich or poor, healthy or sick, young and old. I pledge to hold these promises dear to my heart for the rest of my life.
so lucky to be stood here today. I vow to always be grateful for our love and our life together. I love that you put your everything into everything you do, and I have so many reasons to be proud of you. You are someone who has grown to be someone I can't live without. You are someone who makes me eat my vegetables. You are someone who gets me. It took a while, but I'm pretty sure you're just as weird as me now. We've seen the worst in each other. We've been mad, we've been sad, we've been stubborn, or I have. But I vow to always trust you, forgive you, and to always provide Bakewells and Baileys. You care about the little things. If I've slept well, my day at work, you care if I'm fed and watered, sometimes a couple of pints too much and I get lost by my way back from the toilet. But you're not marrying me for my sense of direction, so it's fine. My wish for us is that we remember we aren't perfect. I may not always like you, but I promise as your wife, I'll love you without reservation and you'll never face anything alone. I promise to support you in everything you do, from cricket matches to cleaning up dog poop. I'm here to you. Friend, family, protector, counsellor. I vow to be everything to you, and I promise to always kiss you goodnight.
Fucking hell. Michael and Emily, you have both made the declaration required by law and have made solemn and binding promises to each other in the presence of your family and friends. May the feeling of love that you have for each other deepen and grow ever stronger throughout the years to come. And as you go forward, just remember to say to each other often, I love you. Laugh together frequently. Have the courage to admit when you are wrong. And perhaps more importantly, to keep quiet when you're right. Never end a day on an argument, and never leave home without saying goodbye to one another. Today marks a new beginning for you both as a married couple, and we hope you look back on this day with happiness, love, and laughter. And it now gives me enormous pleasure to declare that you are legally husband and wife, and you may wish to seal these promises with a kiss. Right, so come and sit down. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm handing over to Rachel for the signing of the schedule. I think there'll be a little bit of music.
I've cheated and I've lied, I've broke down and I've cried, I've got nothing to hide no more. I've loved and I've hurt, broken people down with words, more grace than I deserve for sure. Known to be crazy, known to be wild, mama had herself a little devilish child, ain't no stranger to the troubles at my door. I've been at the wrong place at the wrong time, chasing all the wrong things most of my life, been every kind of loss that you can't find, but I got one thing right. Been the kind of guy girls mamas don't like, running with the wrong crowd on the wrong nights, cause I've been wrong about 1,000,000 times, but I got one thing right. You through my pain, kept us patient while I changed, never even crossed your mind to walk away. When I was getting crazy, reckless and wild, acting like my mama's little devilish child, it took a heart like yours to find its place. I've been at the wrong place at the wrong time, chasing all the wrong things most of my life, been every kind of loss that you can't find, but I got one thing right. Been the kind of guy girls mamas don't like, running with the wrong crowd on the wrong night. I've been wrong about 1,000,000 times, but I got one thing right. You, baby, I got one thing wrong. Baby, I got one thing. Yeah, I got you. Baby, I got one thing. I got one thing right. I've been wrong about 1,000,000 times, but I got one thing right. I got one thing right. I've been at the wrong place at the wrong time, chasing all the wrong things most of my life, and every kind of loss that you can't find. But I got one thing right. Been the kind of guy girls' mamas don't lie, running with the wrong crowd on the wrong night. I've been wrong about 1,000,000 times, but I got one thing right. You, baby, I got one thing wrong. Baby, I got one thing. I got you. Baby, I got one thing. I got one thing right. I've been at the wrong place at the wrong time, chasing all the wrong things most of my life, and every kind of loss that you can't find. But I got one thing right.
Every morning when you come downstairs, hair's a mess, but I don't care. No makeup on, shining so bright. My old sweatshirt never fits so right. Dancing around to the radio, humming the words that you don't know, cross-eyed, finding an angel off my list, thinking that it don't get no better than this. You make loving you easy. You make loving you all I wanna do. Every little smile, every single touch reminds me just how much it all makes loving you easy. Wrapped around me late at night, pillow talk by candlelight. Gonna slow this down and make it last. The best things fly by so fast. You make loving you easy. You make loving you all I wanna do. Every little smile and every single touch reminds me just how much it all means. Oh, I wanna sing it again. You make loving you easy. You make loving you all I wanna do. Every little smile, every single touch reminds me just how much it all means. Loving you easy.
You know I want you. It's not a secret I try to hide. You know you want me, so don't keep saying our hands are tied. You claim it's not in the cards, and fate is pulling you miles away and out of reach from me. But you're here in my heart, so who can stop me if I decide that you're my destiny? What if we rewrite the stars? Say you.
Oh. Michael and Emily. Oh. Goodness me. It's been an absolute honour and privilege to take you through your ceremony today. Rachel and I do wish you a long and happy future together. Oh, and I'm sure you're going to have a wonderful celebration. So ladies and gentlemen, we will come to the end of our ceremony now. But could I ask you all to refrain from throwing any confetti until you've gone through the door at the back? I think there's some out there for you to throw. Okay. So now, if I could ask you to stand one more time and give a rousing welcome to the newly married Mr. and Mrs. Harling as they take their first married steps together.
If I was a king, you would be my queen. You're the rock in my road. You're good for my soul. It's true. I'm head over boots for you. The way you sparkle like a diamond ring. Maybe one day we can